gentlemen, welcome to the stream on Monday. My name is Mina. Next to me is the moderator, Grad. We are today charged. We are in charge today for your evening entertainment. How are you doing, guys?
Baby, it's triple.
Grad, you're not professional.
Inhuman reaction.
What the fuck? Why are you like a moderator doing soccer or sucking? Or
Okay. Have you ever seen these casters that are casting professional esports tournaments? And how they lose their shit sometimes?
No, I don't think I ever did.
Bro, if we do a reaction stream at some point, we need to look at some of these clips. Because you're missing out. Sounds like Grad had a good day. Bro. Buckle up. Oh shit, wait. Bro, buckle up. This is gonna be horrible.
Wait, we need...
No, I'm not starting it. I'm not starting it.
No, wait. Man, I wanted to do
Yes.
like an intro for it. Fuck.
Yes.
But anyways, hello Chili, hello Spectre, hello Evershock, hello Minecraft Dirt Blog. Oh, you're doing this.
Hello. The music is a little bit loud. I'm gonna tweak this down a little bit. Okay. No, my day was in fact not quite nice. And you guys can already prepare for a very long story time. I mean, to like the core audience, you should already be aware about my current work situation. There was a lot happening last week. And if you have followed us for a while now, you usually know like what kind of demeanor, what kind of behavior I usually have on stream. I'm usually this like super outgoing guy, right? And to be honest, like not as explosive as here, but I'm also kind of similar to IRL. Like I'm not really introverted or something at work. And you may have maybe noticed that last week Wednesday, the mood was a little bit in the basement, as we would say, right? And I have told myself not to speak about it yet because it was still up in the air, right? Because the case was not entirely closed yet. And I would be lying if I would now say that the case is finally closed because it's still not. But I can safely say that this is most probably going to be the second last time where I will talk about work. And some of you may be thinking now, but Grad, didn't you tell me you're going to retire at the end of September? Aren't you going to move there? So you will have a new employer at the beginning of October? The last thing is right. I'm gonna be free at the beginning of October. Gonna work for a different company, and bro, it cannot get worse than it is right now. And I'm not I don't even know. I'm not over exaggerating. I don't even know what to say. I'm missing the words a little bit, but we will come to that topic a little bit later, because this needs wind up. This needs a lot of fucking wind up, and I would say we do this once we're actually working on shit, because I can wait for my loading gates, and meanwhile I can speak about the situation. So to all of the people that haven't gotten that yet, be sure to prepare popcorn. We are going to the trenches, very dark, very deep down. So Mina, anything positive happening on your side?
No.
Nothing.
No.
What, Eddie? So we only have bad things today to talk about?
I guess.
That's not good. Oh, by the way, I talked about it before, and you also talked about it slightly on Friday, right? How about next week, if situations should change the way we think, wink wink, you want to do a reaction stream? because you have a lot of stuff that you would like to react to with me. And I also got a couple of things that I just want to show you. Because I feel like this is like internet stuff that no one is really aware of, but it's actually quite entertaining to look at. I got a couple of videos lined up, okay? But by the way, you wanted to watch like a mini series, right?
Yes.
What was that again?
Alien stage and maybe zombie stage.
How long is that? Can we watch that?
Sure. Every episode is like between 3 and 5 minutes, I think. I'm not sure.
Goddamn. Let me just crack open a cold one. A cold gravity.
Bruh.
Very nice. Cold gravity.
Oh, gravity. Gravity. Gravity.
By the way, how did you guys like the collab on Friday? I mean, we had a we had a couple of technical issues, but and I have to say that because Mina always thinks that whenever she plays something, she's very bad at it. From a perspective as someone who has 120 hours in this game, knowing that you have never ever played this game, you did exceptionally well. No, for real. I mean, fair enough. We haven't been able to complete the map at all. But for the part where Mina actually had like something to say, something to do, we did very well. Hey Grad, hey Mina, hello Benikage. How are you doing? You missed the caster talk at the beginning.
My professional talk.
Mina's a professional caster now.
Ah, sure.
Speaking about caster, we finished Fate yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes! Welcome aboard, Mina. Welcome to the industry. We could use a kid. Cat on the mic. Can you imagine Mina casting professional Valorant?
Hello, Red.
Hello. I think this was a mistake to drink the Red Bull. I'm not really that thirsty. I don't know.
Envy.
What's up?
My daily question to you.
Have you been producers today?
Yes. You're assisting me.
Oh no!
That's so great that even people already know what I'm doing every day.
Okay. To all of the other people, in chat, have you been productive today? Daily gravity reminder. Be productive. Or else.
Hole in my pants, that's insane. Holy Jesus.
What?
In my pants, they have a really huge hole. I think even a huge melon would fit into it.
Red shoes? Is it you?
Mel.
She got it!
I gonna kill ya.
I work, but that's about it for now. I'm almost done tiling my backyard, so yeah. After that, I'll work on a storyboard, okay? Done. What? Done now? What? Done half. Oh, done half of the wedding in one day. Okay. Had to stop because I don't have enough sand. Oh my god! I wish I would have sand.
Right now, I just at home. Wait. Don't you wanted to go grocery shopping on a Saturday or so? Or Friday? Don't tell me you didn't go grocery shopping on the weekend, even you told me you're gonna do it.
I was too silly.
You betrayed me!
Also contacted tattoo artist. Wait. New res tattoo?
true. Yeah, I remember. It's like those two like bunny tattoos, right?
What? You what? Something fourth wall breaking job. What?
Something.
Are you for real? Bro, listen.
Are you for real?
Listen. Even if you're chilling at home, right? Even if you're chilling at home, you need to be productive. You need to do something. Otherwise, you feel like you have just wasted your day, right? Even if I tell myself, bro, Grad, it is time for you to relax and lean back, I still fucking work. I mean, not the entire day, right? But there's still parts of the day where my brain cannot calm down entirely. And, yeah. But not the kind you think, Grad. It was an example of an idea, though. Maybe finally go spine to D. Ooh.
Yeah, Grad, right? The program you paid for and never really used it, right? Right?
Ooh.
Should you also touch it?
Might be a good idea. No problem. Might be a good idea.
Yeah.
But if I will have a lot of time in September, I will also do something. I know this sounds like so out of character for me, right? I will seriously try to start doing something. I still don't know how I even want to do that. I have to look into what I can actually do. I want to do something where I can actually bring myself down. And this is very new for me, but I don't think that I can do this while being on my PC. I actually think I need to do something outside from my PC just to keep my mind off of everything and just calm down. Because I gotta say, it is... We reached like a stage right now of like the entire online persona. Or to be honest, I don't know if I can speak for Mina about like with that as well. But for me, it is like I reached a state where I'm terminally online if I want or not. Because in the end, you always remember like, yo, you have weekly things to do that you always need to do in one specific day. So you can basically like dish out the entire week of content. You have streams planned for the day where you need to be on time, right? You have streams where you want to talk about stuff, obviously, because like what would be the fun if we're just sitting here and you just listen to music and I say like a sentence a stream. Don't get me back to YouTube in 2020 on my side. But yeah, it is just with like IRL work and everything so much recently where I'm like, I noticed that I'm changing a little bit.
He's changing, guys. He's evolving.
But not in a good way. And it is reached a state where it's like someone says something to me and my brain for some reason immediately depicts this as like being an attack at me. And I don't fucking know why. It is just that just happened. I never had that before to such an extent. And I think it is just because I reached a state at the moment where I'm like super stressed about everything. And I don't want to be that way. I think that probably goes without saying. So yeah, same Grad here, I feel you. Yeah, but the thing is, this is not normal, right? Like, we accept this as kind of normal. You're like busy with so many different tasks and you probably also have like multiple endeavors that you're pursuing. And you kind of overstep a specific border, which you don't even clearly realize, where it's like you're changing. Because you know you need to do that. Or you want to do it, rather. But like, everything is just too much, right? Mina, by the way, there's a wiggly behind me. I don't know if this is supposed to be like that.
No.
Wiggly. No, absolutely not normal. We should have a thicker skin already. Technically, yes. But just imagine, to every inconvenience in your life, You always just say you need thicker skin. How am I supposed to look like? At some point. Am I just a fucking ball of skin? I mean, I am close to a ball, right? But I think you probably know what I mean. You should, but life is a... Yeah. By the way, I teased it a little bit in the beginning. So, you need to chill, basically. Your body is like in a constant overload state and needs to decompress. But how? How the fuck do you decompress from that? Because I cannot think of a single thing which genuinely brings me down except for one thing. Taking a walk at the beach. The closest beach is 10 hours away. That is what brings me down. Mina, you want to do a day trip?
No.
20 hours of driving?
If we move.
We do 20 hours of driving. I'm sorry, what is MMV? You need to find your own, but don't be afraid to take time for yourself, you know? But I only got a month, bro. How the fuck do I find myself in a month? Bro, that sounds so weird. How do I find myself in a month? Sports should be relaxing, otherwise maybe a spa day. I would say go to the beach every day. Bro, I would. I would if I could, okay? But I can't. And I mean, we're moving, granted. And the beach is only technically 4 hours away from me. Which is better than 10. I can and I do. Bro, I swear to God. I swear to God. Of course he does. Maybe do some sports. I can only say from my perspective. Walking in the park. Do we have a park? We don't have a park.
Nope.
But we will soon have a park. And that park actually looks very nice. I like the new park. I just hope that there are no fucking drug addicts and drug dealers. Because they usually spawn in these parks. With a 75% spawn rate. And the other 25% spawn rates are old people. 0% shiny luck. 0% rate of normal people spawning in parks. At least in Eastern Germany. Every day in the evening, a walk in the park for an hour. To be honest, sounds good. But realistically speaking, do you have an hour for that every single day? I mean, of course, if you would be consulting a professional person to help you out with this one, they would probably say take that 1 hour, no matter what happens. But I think I can speak for everyone if I say that we can't guarantee that we have an hour every single day to do something like that. No matter how many things you got going on right now. Why not, if I can ask? Because, like, the thing is, at the moment, right, I can tell you how I usually structure my days, right? We take, like, an average stream day. We take today as an example, right? I get up at 6:40. I prepare myself for work. I leave the house at 7:15. I am at work at 8. I work until 16. I drive back home. I'm home 16:45. We do dinner. We eat. We prepare stream. We start stream at 6 p.m. We stream until about 9 p.m. I turn off the stream. I do after stream stuff, right? Then it's usually like half an hour. Then I do my dailies, which reset at 10 p.m. Then it's 10:30, and then I'm going to the shower, prepare for bed. Where the fuck do I take that 1 hour? Should I not play my games anymore? Like, this is a usual weekday when we stream. To be honest, I don't mind, right? I mean, I like spending my time here. with you guys and just yap about like everything that happened and more. It's a matter of priority. If that is really that important, you will find time, but if not, then you won't. That's a packed day. Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, it is a very bare bones schedule. It's not like that I waste a lot of time. Granted, you could say, bro, after stream, don't do fucking dailies and just go outside, right? But good luck going outside when it's like 9 p.m. and it's already dark. I don't want to go through the park in the dark. What I'm hearing is work sucks. Yeah, but to be honest, does anyone have a job where they are not working 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 or whatever? I don't think so, because that's standard. Me? Yeah, you have night shifts and stuff like this. To be honest, people that work in shifts are even more incredible to me. Working in shifts takes like a different type of person. Depends on what are the dailies. Bro, I just play 2 games and I just log into them 1 time a day, do my tasks, and that is it. It's like 20 minutes. 20 minutes to half an hour. I work 8.5 a day. Yeah, with me it's like 8 and 1 hour of break. And I'm not even working full-time is the thing. I work 35 hours. Which, yes, is not considered full-time. That's specifically funny because every single time you have a confrontation, it's like, oh, you're only working part-time. Yes. Because I work 35 hours and not chilling the last hour of the day in the office and not doing anything. That's why you can depict me as just a part-timer. Correct. I worked in shifts. It was like I sleep, work, and eat, and that was my day. Yeah, exactly. Depending on what shift you have. 2 gadgets every other week. There's a new event, so I log in for like 10 minutes on each day, and then every week maybe it's like 30 to 40 minutes. Oh my. Asian Garfield with the 270 stream streak. Would rather a goose spawn next to you when you use any form of transportation, but the cost of transportation like gas, oil, tickets is reduced to 1/3. The cost of every time you open a fridge, it will be fully stocked with groceries, but you have to deal with a 1 in 100 chance of a full-size deer popping out the fridge.
What is this question?
What the fuck? I take the deer.
I take the deer.
I take the fridge. I mean, if transportation is just 1/3, right? I mean, okay, maybe I worked from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. I found some time to play or whatever, but I feel you. Can I name the deer Bob? Of course, it's yours. If it spawns, it's on your property, it's yours. I also work 32 hours, took 1 day out to just get everything in my life in order, and even then I rarely find time for everything. And speaking about this, right, if you would have a conversation with someone over the age of 40, and you would text them or say what you just said, Evershock, you know what these people would tell to you? You're just being lazy. And you want to know something funny? The people at my work have also told this to me, and they said I'm lazy because I only work part-time, which is 35 hours. Even though, as a matter of fact, that we have a work phone that you always have to handle everywhere 24/7, and they expect you to respond to every single message there, and none of the time you are spending on that phone in your free time is paid. Nothing. I'm almost 40, and it's not laziness, life's too hard now. Can't fucking enjoy anything anymore. Or you play games instead of working. How the fuck am I? Who's paying you then? Who's paying you, Riz? If I would just play games and not have a job anymore, how the fuck should I pay you? I mean, if you work for free. My father told me he works 70 hours a week. The thing is probably when your father worked 70 hours a week, he was still able to buy a house without needing to work full-time for 50 years to get a chance of getting a loan so you can buy a house, which you will never ever be able to repay. And they will bury you with your debt. I got called lazy Saturday. I had already gone on 6 emergency calls. It was 10 in the morning. See, and that's what I mean. Like no matter how much you do, or no matter how much you yourself bring yourself into tasks where it's necessary for you to do something, no one really appreciates that, I feel like. Because I hate money, ironically. Why the fuck do you hate money? Why do I pay you? Some old farts will never be happy. But he's also a truck driver. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a little bit different. Being a truck driver. Or like, also depending from which country you are, because I know that there are some countries that have absolutely fucked up rules and regulations for truck drivers. Like there's no fucking safety concerns whatsoever for something. They basically tell you, yeah, bro, today you need to drive a tour from I don't know, from like Greece to Sweden, and you need to be there tomorrow, or some kind of shit. Like the stuff that they carry is actually incredible. Hi, hello, Big Mooly. How are you? I'm from Germany. Oh, I mean, to be honest, then the regulations are a little bit better. But still, 70 hours a week is, for a truck driver, still too much. Because you're supposed to not work more than 10 hours if you don't have special regulations. And 7 hours a week?
Every day 10 hours.
Every week, every month, every year? How the fuck is that happening? Bro is more on the road than he's at home. And unironically, I have to say that this is sadly the reality for some of them. Which, yeah. But in the end, it doesn't matter what our generation does. There are always people who will call us lazy, even if we work really hard. I'm from the US, so if you're not working 24/7, you're lazy. To be honest, the US is still a mysterium to me, right? Depending on in which state you live, you have different minimum wages. Mina. And I think if I recall this correctly, there is even one state where the minimum wage is just like $2 or something per hour. And I always ask myself, how the fuck do you want to, how can you live with that? I mean, it's a different thing if like prices and everything would be down as well. But I would say the prices are nearly universal. No, federal minimum wage is $7.25. The exception are tip industries like restaurants, in which yes, the minimum income, the full-time tip-based industry is like $3.15. Oh my god, bro, this is so sad. Can't get rich in America without doing something illegal. Chris. This is a very interesting now coming from you. Have we done some illegal businesses to get these Nikke characters on Max? $3.15 an hour? That's straight robbery, it is. Grad? No, no. Listen. I'm intrigued. I'm just intrigued. No, I know what Chris does for a living, and I can see him actually getting paid very well. I can see that. Man said inquiring minds want to know. Yes. Need a roommate. I got called lazy because I complained about workload. But if I wasn't there, no products would be made at all in certain parts. This was years ago and it improved, but not before almost going into a burnout at 23. Burnout at 23 is insane. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't say, because having a burnout is like one of the worst things that you can have while you technically need to take care of yourself, obviously. And I don't really know at what part you notice that you have a burnout. Like what are usually like the main indicators that show that you have a burnout? Mina?
I don't know.
You don't have burnout?
No.
Never.
I guess. How should I know?
I don't know. Because you also work like a lot.
I would probably never get a burnout from drawing.
Not from drawing. Like, I mean, when you were in the situation with like where you had like your job. Like, because I'm talking about these situations.
And I had sometimes like blackouts. Like I would say like that I out of nowhere I had like I could not see, like it was pitch black for a tiny moment. And yeah, like I had issues to walk properly, like walking properly, because like I was so tired and weird, and I could not really focus on like moving.
Would you say that this was a burnout, or was it just general exhaustion?
Would be also exhaustion because of my shitty sleep issue. Would be also that.
Severe exhaustion mentally and physically are a big part of that. That depends. The 2 times I had burnout, I only noticed when my immune system weakened.
Hey, immune system, yeah.
Mina, well, well, that would fit. That would fit very well, to be honest. Yeah, because like towards the end, it is true. You were sick and it took a long time for you to recover. Like 1.5 weeks or 2? Or even longer?
2 weeks. It was over.
Which is crazy, because usually you should fight that and you should be like over the bridge latest like after a week.
Like the thing is, I did not call it like a casual cold. It was like bronchitis, and if you have something with your lungs, it can take longer to regenerate. But to be honest, I think it only went that way because something like my immune system was like fucked because of like too less sleep and so. And to be honest, if it was one of the reasons that I got fired, then it should be like that. Because like, bro, I will not fucking like destroy my body because they tell me to. I'm sorry, I'm not living for work.
You know what's particularly funny about this? You know what's particularly funny about this? Can you remember you need to sign a document that you will stay at home and not get in touch with groceries and customers when you're sick?
No, I did not sign that.
Wasn't that in your contract?
No, but it's like it's like a common knowledge that you're not supposed to.
And then they're fucking complaining when you stay at home when you're actually sick?
Yeah.
Can't make that shit up, bro.
By the way, I need to look up for what I like applied for. I think I have some tiny mistake in my curriculum vitae.
CV.
CV, yeah. CV.
My curriculum vitae.
You don't say VT, bro. We're not in English. It's not that.
VT, bro.
I'm not sure if I was cashier or if I was actually a seller, because I was like looking through the whole like job application stuff, that what they're like looking for, and some companies, they have like literally the stuff that I did, but they don't call it cashier, they call it like seller, and like I'm so fucking confused. It's like also like in the game design industry or like game art industry, like everybody is like saying this is a game artist, this is what you're supposed to do in games, and like this is a game designer, the game designer does this and that, but everybody has a different definition, which is pissing me off. Like, bro, can you just not give like one proper fucking shit?
And I have to do this from the beginning again. 2, 3, 4, 5. I made like mustard and ketchup and stuff, and they told us not to come if we were sick. But still, they were mad if someone called in sick. Yeah, I mean, this is always the thing where they try to play friendly with you, and then when you are actually sick, this like doesn't fucking matter if you did a good job so far, right? They're immediately upset at you. And to be honest, we had that argument like 1,000 times before. And I'm actually also upset at the people that go to work when they're sick, because every single fucking time that happened with my coworker, they infected me. And I also have to say, the only reason why I did show up while I was sick was because of peer pressure. And you want to know why? Because my coworker was particularly mad at me for like she was mad at me, by the way, not too long ago, when I dislocated my shoulder and couldn't come to work. And she was actually publicly saying this to my face when we had a call about this. And I said that I can work from home, and she was still upset. Can we let that sink in for a moment? I had a dislocated shoulder. I had a sick leave notice for 2 weeks. And I was willing to work from home, only having one arm. Still can't get over that. Like, I think this needs to be the wildest thing that ever happened. I mean, the second wildest thing that ever happened. Oh shit. Because I've been winding this up for quite some time now. You want to jump into the action?
You were already kind of like talking about it, so...
But the whole situation, I wasn't. Or should I not talk about it?
Whatever you think about it.
Wait, give me like a moment. I need to set up something. I used to show up when I was sick at my old job because we only got 10 paid days of a year and there's no sick time in the US. So if you were sick and wanted paid to not come to work, you just had to use one of the 10 paid days. So I just went in sick every time. I mean, if you got them and you're not sick like every month, like you should use them if you're actually sick, no? But I can also say, the last couple of years, I was never sick more than like a week per year. Where I actually got like a doctor's notice. And granted, this was partly because of peer pressure.
Reminds me that back then my boss wanted to force me to go to work as I had COVID. Bro, Grad and I had COVID.
These stories are getting wilder and wilder.
And like back then, as like the pet, like the whole stuff was like ongoing. Yeah, not like a few years ago, like during the whole Corona era, right? And where you were supposed to stay at home for multiple weeks and then wait also like a few days until everything was alright, right?
Doesn't count for me.
Yeah, I was like calling her, yeah, I checked myself, like my boyfriend boyfriend got sick, and now I have also like some symptoms and so. And I checked, did the test, and I have COVID. I can't come to work. And like, yeah, but these days you're also allowed to come with COVID. Like the regulations became chill, and like, what the fuck? No, I'm not coming, bro. I had a fever. I had headache. And my throat was cooked, and my nose was cooked. I was telling her, no, I'm not coming. I am sick. Like, well then, all right. Then I need to find somebody else for your shifts. And then I went to the place because I wanted to give them my sick notice, my yellow paper to them. Of course I entered the grocery shop with a face mask because if I sneezed or so, I don't want it to infect anybody else around me, and I needed to also like buy some stuff in there for like our health stuff. And she was standing there, and next to her her right hand, and they looked at me like, oh, you came to give your sick notice, and I was like, yeah, I did. Here is it. And then goodbye. And like,
because usually no one does that. What you did there is very unique. Like not many people do that.
I also did it as I got my bronchitis.
Which I mean, in hindsight, you should not do that because you're spreading bacteria still. But
I had a face mask on. I did not go there without any protection, and I just like cleaned also my hands, and so like I was prepared. I was not just going there with shaking hands.
Okay. I think last time I was really sick and was because I had a workplace acidity. What's that? When my hand came into contact with acid. Oh! Jesus. Accident. Oh yeah. Your hand came into contact with acid.
It can some kind of
Acid is Säure. Yes.
Oof. Bro.
Jesus. I hope you're like any long lasting like issues with that, or
did you clean it properly after it?
because if that was on company's fault, by the way, you can sue the hell out of them for shit like that. It's not even funny. I don't know, the chemical burns. Those are nasty to treat, yeah. They told me that to me COVID the second time, and I told them no because I was going to infect my coworkers. Yeah, that's like totally valid argument. And to be honest, during COVID, I can speak only for myself because I know that Mina's employer back in the day was super weird when it came to that. And
like every employer of mine was weird if I was sick. Bro, my first one and the volunteer shit thing, like I said, like I got sick, and like bro, my boss was like, be afraid that you maybe have also like COVID, and then it's also your fault if you have COVID because you
bruh.
Take the like here the.
They guilt tripped you for that? They guilt tripped you for that. Oh my god.
And I'm like, I was sitting there, I'm like sick at home, and like.
Thank you.
Okay. Then I will tell you about my sick notice, because at the point I did not even have like a home doctor.
Yeah.
Also like bro, I had COVID like not that far, like long time ago at the situation there. Like it was like I think not even a year before, and like I still had like some immune how you call it, like my immune system was still built against COVID, kind of. So yeah, and I didn't got COVID. It was just a normal here flu.
I had COVID twice.
They were all acting weird, bro.
I had COVID twice, bro. And you wanna know something funny? I was fucking vaccinated. I still got it. It's so ass. It makes no sense. Like, makes me beg to differ. Why the fuck I did that back in the day?
And a bigger fun fact is, I didn't got it. I got also like a few times sick, but the thing is, I felt way better than you. You were fucked as you had.
I was, to be honest, I don't wanna like talk about that topic a lot because COVID is actually where a lot of people have very insane takes, and I don't want to stir up drama with that. But I have to say,
also, I just want to make fun about this.
Yeah. I understand.
COVID is just like just an example here.
Yeah. But the thing is, I would argue that when I have COVID, I have never felt so like sick in my whole life. I mean, it's not really comparable to me breaking my shoulder or shit like this, right? But I think I've never felt so ass when I was actually sick. And this was also a time where I had like the longest sleep session of my entire life. I can remember I came home from work. I got diagnosed with COVID at work, right? They sent me home. And I came in at like 4 p.m. the afternoon. Or 3 p.m. And I slept until the next day, lunchtime. And I have never in my life slept for consecutively with no breaks. Slept for so long. And even after I felt horrible. It felt a little bit better. And it wasn't completely over yet. But I still felt horrible. It's one hell of a nap. I never had that ever again, by the way. Because usually even if I like tell my body like, bro, it's weekend, it's Saturday, you can sleep. I automatically wake up at like 10, latest 11. And this is when I go to bed at like 2. So like at max I sleep like 9 hours. That's it. I cannot like stay in bed longer than that. COVID did nothing to me, just a little cough. I would say that probably also depending on like how strong your immune system is. And I don't go outside much. Where the fuck is my immune system supposed to be strong? It's only strong at home. COVID hit me less than the vaccine. To be, can I also? Was I also? Yeah, right.
You vaccinated yourself.
And then I was sick. Right?
Before an interview, and you got sick.
True.
Because of your vaccine.
Yeah.
And mom and me told me why you're not just like doing your vaccination day like a different day and not in front of your fucking interview.
Bro, I think if I tell you guys why I let myself get vaccinated, you probably laugh at me.
Yeah, bro, the reason was so like everybody, I'm like I want to take care of my health, or like I have some people that like close to me that have like
weak immune systems. Yeah.
Yeah, weak immune systems, and so like actually reasons. And Grad's reason was
I want to get a haircut. This is not a joke, by the way. Like, to be honest, you can say that this was a stupid move of me, but in Germany at the time, you were not allowed to go to the hairdresser or to like any institution of like if you want to get your nails done, which is not for me, right? But stuff like this. You needed to have proof that you got vaccinated. And I mean, my hair was long and I felt ugly and I don't want to cut my own hair because then I look even more stupid. I mean, look at me right now. I did my own hair. I only have one left.
I fucking hate you. And this also in front of an interview. Jesus Christ. But the haircut, guys. The haircut.
Bro, my cut is my cut is insane. Shout out to my barber, dog.
Yeah, with your one single hair string on your head.
Dude, my cut is insane, right? Shout out to my barber, dog. How about a Topfschnitt? No. Well, vaccines only work if a vast majority of the populace has taken it, so you should get them. I mean, I did get it, partly because of the fact that, like, obviously you want to be protected against something like this. Even though, like, if you would now, like, talk to special people, they would tell you, like, oh, the government want to plant, like, chips in your ass so they can track you, and they will send aliens at the 5G towers to like, get Trump to abduct you to Mars. And I'm like, bro, I just want to get a haircut. I almost went bald because my hair was getting too long and I was gonna ask my sister just to shave it off. The thing is, I don't want to get I mean, people that have met me before, including Mina, always tell me, like, I don't have a haircut or a hairstyle.
No, you don't.
And to that I say I do. Look at me.
Because of overworking, but all the time when COVID hit, my immune system was pretty strong, and the vaccine gave me a big headache and sore muscles. Okay.
$30 to $35 plus tip for a haircut. Why the fuck would you tip your barber?
Okay, to be honest, I did not went so often to a hairdresser.
Why the fuck do you tip your barber? It's not like that shit is already expensive as is. I mean, to be honest, at the end of the day, I understand that obviously the barber also needs to earn some money, and that if they have a store and other employees, they also need to take care of that. But why the fuck do I need to, like, pay for that? Like, for me, for example, if I'm just gonna go into the barbershop and I'm just saying, yo, I want to have a dry men's cut with the machine on the sides, right? So with the machine, the sides, with the scissors, the top, and then you basically have a transition to that. I pay 30 euros. And I would say, for what they're doing, this is a good amount of money, right? But like,
wait, how much did we pay? Like 60
for you?
Cut, like, little,
for you, yeah.
Like a little bit cutting my hair, like I'm not like a
the edges,
so just
the edges, cutting the edges,
and like shaving off some of the side hair I have, so like wig caps and so are like better placeable on my head.
Mm-hmm.
$60.
60 bucks, just because she's a woman. They could have done the same thing on me if I would have like long hair, and they would have only charged 30. Explain this, scientists. Next time we just say that Mina's a man.
Boy, at this point. I should cosplay as a boy if I go to the store.
I have long hair. Most places ask me to pay woman prices. Bruh, I feel. To be honest, how do you? Are you just fine with that? Asking for a friend? Because when you come in, you clearly have men and women haircut prices. Because I would feel a little bit scammed. Not gonna lie. But to be honest, at the same time, if you want to have like equal rights for everyone, why do women pay more? I mean, of course it's more hair, but who says that they also want to have like more hair cut off? If it's someone like Mina who just have to have their edges done, and I'm looking like fuck, what is a famous person with long hair? Any famous people with long hair?
Like a Viking hair.
And I'm a fucking Viking, right? I got the beard, I got the long braids and shit, and I just said like, bro, I want to get bald. Completely. Everything. The fact that you, as a woman, pay more for letting your edges get cut off than me, who wants to get shaved their whole fucking entire bloodline? Crazy. To get dreads retwisted at a shop.
Fuck, there's a wasp in my room.
They charge around 160. No tips, by the way. So how much do you want to tip, Chris? 100, 125, or 150%? Hi, you want a tip? Can you give me the tip? I ain't tipping them, screw that. My barber charges on the amount of work. So if a lady just wants the dead ends cut off, she'd pay less than I normally pay because I always forget to. To be honest, that is a good way to like have your business, to run your business. Hello, traveler. You seem to have just woke. Yes. We woke up an hour ago, bro.
Hello, where is he?
That's why I don't go to the barber. Uni classes start today. I'm in medieval history. Good luck, bro. Think you can need it. Medieval history. Just ignore it. At least you don't need to worry your cat wants to fight against it. I got 5 to 6 essays to write. My condolences.
Let's just hope that this little motherfucker is not jump scaring me now. I can't find the wasp anymore.
Aha! Mekeos! Appreciate it. Zzz. Zzz.
Fuck you. Envy, you, fuck you.
Zzz.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna kill you. You and your whole, and you
and your last hair. Yeah. No, but yeah, like actually charging off of like how much work you actually need to do is a good concept. But to be honest, I can't think of a single barber I've ever been to that has a system like that. They all have women and men prices. By the way, asking for a friend. What do you do if you yourself think of you whether as male or female? What do you pay then?
I don't know.
You don't pay anything. It's free.
Bruh.
We found a loophole, guys.
In your head, Grad. In your head.
My barber didn't agree with the men and women prices, so she decided to not use them. Fair. All kudos to them. Like, to be honest, I think that this is a good way to have a barbershop, in my opinion. By the way, welcome to the stream, Witchy. How are you doing?
Witchy artist.
Good morning. Oh, Kenji. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes. It is very early in the morning. I do my own trimmings now, though, so I can go to the barber less often. I do that with my beard, right? But I have debated for a very long time, and I heard a lot of people that actually have beards recommend me to go to a professional barbershop. Right? But I haven't really gotten the chance to do that yet. But I will probably do this once we move. Because I want to try that at some point.
Maybe you can shave off your hair.
My head?
The head.
No, what?
And then you can like go to proper barber and do like fancy hairstyles with your beard.
Dude, this cut is insane. Shout out to my barber, dog.
I fucking
I love that meme.
I'm gonna kill you.
Happy Monday past 7 a.m. here in Hawaii. Hawaii. A sub happens and Twitch says, alright everyone else, gets ads. Yes. We got mandatory ads that run every hour. Don't ask me.
Twitch sucks.
Shout out to my barber dog.
Okay, we will not watch any anime
Mm.
Grad.
No, that's unfair.
How is this unfair?
Can I not have my fun? No.
You know this kid who says like just.
Yes, I'm Wahoo. You're Mario? You go Wahoo? No fun for you today. Listen, I had as exhausting of a week as you can imagine.
It's not even a week.
Last week.
Last week, okay.
Who? Oh, here.
I still not checked the cosplay pictures we took last week.
Oh, true. I forgot. Like, I knew there was something I still forgot yesterday when we started watching Gen V. True.
Guys, we did the cosplay shooting 2 weeks ago. And Grad forgot about it.
Is it already 2 weeks? No, it's 1.5 weeks.
Last weekend we did not do anything, and the weekend before, so it's like 2 weekends.
No, it's 1 weekend. Last weekend, like the one from yesterday, we were at my parents' house, and on Sunday we worked.
Yeah, and then the weekend, like before it, then we did the cosplay shooting, so 2
yes.
weekends.
That's 1.5 weeks. How could you, Grad? Guys, chill, okay? If you are interested in the most recent pics, go to Patreon or the blue side right now. It is linked in the description below. There you can see the most recent photo shooting from... it was uploaded yesterday, or 2 days ago. It is a Mina x Nun cosplay crossover. Oh, in case someone's interested in that.
What did that person say who funded it?
I don't know what happened to them, but I sent them the link. They saw the message, they haven't responded. I don't... Ooh! Does it work? Where are the wings?
They're there.
Are they? I don't see them. Oh! You can only see them on your side. I see. Oh! You like it, Parvis? The wings move, by the way, when Mina bounces up and down.
I'm flying.
Yes.
Okay, they wiggle really shit.
I mean, they were supposed to wiggle harder for some reason. What's up, my duo? Welcome to the stream, Kev. Just doodling a little bit. Ugh. Taking my sweet old time. Hydrate. My last zip. What's up, kid?
Take my zip.
Zip.
Take my zip, Grad.
Yes.
Suck my dick.
What? Wait, when did Mina have wings? I don't remember her surprising... No. Wait. Kev, that's a little bit unfortunate right now because you can't see it. Someone on Twitch redeemed a channel point trigger which transforms Mina into a succubus. That is Twitch exclusive.
What can you say? Like a succubus, the definition of succubus here with this thing is like really, interesting. What do you want?
Okay, those we can already
I have
do.
only the hard eyes and just wings on this side. That's it.
Wait, I need to open my reference. I need to look how it looks. But she looks the same to me? What do you mean he looks the same to me? She doesn't have the wings, usually. It's an all-new reformed kid.
Dragon cat.
Dragon kid. Everything at once. Okay.
My family members are like from different nationalities. Parts have some demon family, some humans, some dragons, some spirits.
Will I get only visible to you, succubus, with your what? Barvis, what? What does that mean? I don't understand. Oh, that the channel points exclusive, so whoever hoarded a lot of points chose it to unlock. To be honest, you could argue that 5,000 channel points is a lot. It actually is. I think you have to look for like, you have to watch for like 10 hours or something to get them if you're not a sub. But we have near channel point millionaires on the Twitch side. Like an example that I can think of off the top of my head is I think Triax has like 750,000. I think. You got like 700k or something. Bro's omega rich.
And he does not even want to spend those.
Yes, he just wants to keep it. Look, business kid.
Like, wait. I have Triax business. Like
Business.
the animation thing is also at the same time in the free art commission. So if you want to, you can also give your channel points for an artwork I could draw for you, and then you can watch us again for a few years and then get it animated from me. So you have a whole free anime wallpaper of a specific character you want.
Klukai.
From Klukai or so, like any Ghost Frontline character you want to have. Huh? Wait, what do you think? Huh?
Klukai. I'm 55,885, but I always spend and I'm not that regularly here compared to others. The only way to get more points is to not spend them. I mean, yeah, but to be honest, there are certain ways. Oh, I just noticed we have no gravities today.
But I pressed connect before.
We have no gravities today.
No.
Girls Frontline art would be good. Bro, there's not enough Girls Frontline art out there. I actually had a look into that one just to see if it's potentially worth making an MMV about it, right? And I have not found enough art. Yeah, there's next to nothing, which is so sad because there's so many good characters.
The thing is, like, sadly, the community of Girls Frontline is really small, and
Yeah.
and the dev team does not really like invest into it. I have the feeling.
Yeah.
Like, there are not really competitions or so as a prize pool. I'm not sure if they have a Discord server. I can't really say that. Sure.
Is it better to draw with a tablet or with mouse on PC? Tablet, 100%. Tablet. Not even close.
Like sometimes for specific parts, just if I want to like you do brain rot the drawing parts or so, I use sometimes mouse. I sometimes rendered whole parts of claws with mouse. But don't question it. Like I was like sometimes in this moment where my brain was like don't want it to work and it's just chillaxing. But like whole sketches and so you draw it with pencil. Like you can get like a blind graphic tablet without like display. That's also possible. So you have like also like a cheap alternative. Like there are like really cheap ones, also like or like secondhand ones. So people telling me I need 2K drawing setup. No, you don't need it. You can just get it.
Yeah.
Used one for $15 on eBay. I just preferred like to have a screen one because I'm not sure. Like I prefer like that. I want to see what I'm drawing in front of me. But there are a lot of like professional artists that don't need the data.
I'm gonna go take a little piss break for a moment. I'm gonna be back in a minute.
I'm using Clip Studio like the most of the people. But most of my brushes actually are like Photoshop brushes. Just like a couple of ones are like from Clip Studio and a couple texture brushes. I wanted to test out like a couple of things, but actually most of the default brushes I like a lot from Photoshop. think like Clip Studio is also like one of the programs that is like maybe also like beginner friendly because of this of the community and like the asset store and so. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the 3D models there because like okay, it depends like how you use them. Like I only use the 3D character models there for like references. Like I figure out as an example, I'm not sure how to draw like a hand, and then sometimes either I take a photo of myself or like find an internet or like I use the 3D model and then I reference it. I'm using it as a reference and drawing it myself. But there's so many beginners, so they use it like they trace this 3D model, and then you see on and then on social media I see it, and then like most of them don't know anatomy and so, and then they like you sometimes can see it, and then there's also like quality differences in rendering and stuff. Sorry. Like you don't learn anything on it. It's pissing me off because people using it like I don't know, like oh here I'm gonna show you. I'm a really good artist. I can draw so well. My anatomy and my posture is so good. Meanwhile, they use like just trace the model from the already existing store.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm big.
Bro, where the fuck is my line art for it? Hello?
Where the fuck is my gravity? Did you make your VTube characters in GS? What is GS? I only could draw shapes good back then.
In which context shapes?
Circles.
Oh, Jesus Christ. On what was it clipped now?
Wait, with Girls Frontline 1, Reverse Collapse and NeuroCloud, it was well under the bridge with how many knew about them. I mean, yeah, but despite so many knowing about the games, there are not a lot of people who actually create art about it. Like, they're not even close to being compared to games like Nikke, Azur Lane, or like ZZZ when it comes to artworks. Gonna be lurking while I bike around for a while? Yep. Have a safe trip. Oh, sorry, I meant Clip Studio. I mean, have you drawn? Yeah, you have drawn, like, me in Clip Studio. No?
Yes, and Nakti is also Clip Studio user.
So yeah, both of our models were made in Clip Studio.
Bro, I have a really big hair on my chest. What the fuck is it? I need to rip it out later.
Still 79k? 79k or what?
Only character program to make my anime characters is custom cast?
I've never heard of that.
Is this one of those programs or like that you can like select different eye shapes and so on, like face shapes and hair? What is this? It's like a character curator, a 3D character curator, right?
Number of hosts with the Ghost Frontline tag on the done Buru side. That's not a lot, to be honest. Like, how much does Nikke have? 1 million?
Yeah, and guys, you need to also like calculate how much of the art you could actually use from MMV. Like, what is NSFW and what of it is like has actually like should not sound mean, but like a specific kind of quality that we can work with, you know.
Yeah.
46k, never. Nikke has not only 46k
No.
artworks, never, bullshit.
Nikke is way more.
Way too less. Especially as Marciana, the bunny girls in So Dropped, they have way more drawings. Bro, like, if we were looking up for characters, they had like some characters had like each like 3K like pictures on Pixel. What the fuck are you talking about? It's only 4.
Yeah, for example, in Nikke Privity, for example, she has 10,000 pictures on Pixel alone.
Yeah, the math is not mathing, guys.
And Robbie has like 15,000, and Anise 15,000. That we have.
I don't want to know after Anise Star Wars.
I haven't looked that up actually. I haven't looked that up.
I see like that holy shit, that can't be real. It needs to be at least something like, I don't know, 100k or so, or 120.
That's a lot for one character. It is, but I mean, like, the characters are very, very popular. So I'm not really.
But it's 3D character. Like, you can also use 3D characters. You can at least import it into, like, I don't know how you call it again. Where you VR chat or so, and like do stuff like that. And you don't, okay, you should also be able to draw, but if you want to have, like, Parvis, I don't know from where you have the character on your profile picture, but creating something like that in VRite Studio is gonna be probably way easier than to like draw something in Clip Studio.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I think Soulflame went to like did something in VRite. Because he wanted to have some kind of model, but he could not draw, which is understandable.
Oh, I'm stupid, bro. I'm stupid. Oh
Why
my
so
god.
stupid?
Oh my god. I rigged the Ahoga from the wrong side. Oops. Happens to the best of us. Why does her Ahoga look so weird? But it's Babe, my beloved. I can never be angry at you. Oh my god. Bro, I'm still so fucking tilted that I did not get the skin.
One day, Grad.
I hope they get a rerun, yeah. Please. Please, please, please. I'm asking very nicely. Custom Cast is a VTuber app from Japan. Many use it to make cute characters. No idea. I don't know about this. God, why am I so tired now? What's up, Envy? Why are you looking like this? Why side-eye? I haven't even done anything. Oh god. By the way, my profile picture character is prohibited VTubing, PNG tubing by author.
So it's from somebody else.
Yeah. And because you know that, you probably also asked them before, I reckon. Because why would you know that otherwise? I rigged it.
Sometimes they're also like posting on their Twitter bio or like overall like using my characters or so is different stuff. For third party stuff is like prohibited. It's a whole thing.
Huh? Ah, okay, so that's actually right. Okay, I see. Oh yeah, like I completely forgot about it again. We wanted to talk about the situation, right? We had like so many topics in between, so I didn't really get the chance to do it. Yeah, like I would basically just like openly put it out to like everyone who's also just like lurking and listening. And it's basically just like I'm gonna have a disclaimer here because that hits like very close to home for me personally. And I never really had something like this, and it is basically, I mean, it's not really assault, right? It's probably the wrong way to phrase it, but there were some not very nice words said, and yeah. Long story short, we had a situation at work on Tuesday, which ultimately resorted to the team dynamic at the current workplace where I'm working, to not being able to restore it, not going to be able to restore it anymore until I inevitably leave. Because they know that I have something new. They know that I'm going to move. And I have also told them up front that I am willing to stay until everything's settled, right? I'm willing to stay until the last day. So usually when you send in your resignation, or when you hand in your resignation, you have like a 4-week termination notice. And in that time, obviously, you also have to stay at work and you have to continue to work. But there's usually, when it's one of those things that you send in, there's like a high percentage of people actually just like staying at home and like being sick just for the fun of it, because they don't want to work there anymore. And I, from the beginning, said, like, I will not be someone like this. I want to train my successor, right? So when someone comes in and we have a person that is going to take over from my work on, I will train them while I'm still there. And we had a little bit of a stressful situation going on Tuesday, where it's like we got like multiple work offers coming in. And my coworker came to me because she wanted me to actually take care of one of the offers, which is kind of funny because usually this is something that falls into her department. But she wanted to have an English speaker from the people that I actively work with, right? With the students that I am overseeing, basically. And to that specific point in time, we had 12 students under contract. We had 6 of them already working, 3 of them being out on vacation, and 3 more of them having a visa appointment. So basically, when they're coming from overseas and they're studying in Germany, they get a visa, usually, that is extended until the end of their like current semester that they're studying. And of course, you need to get that extended every half a year when a new semester is about to start. So I was aware that they can't work, or they can't work on single days. And we had a work offer coming in that only was for 3 days in total, if I remember correctly. So it was only from Wednesday until Friday. And I told my coworker that we have no one available that can cover all of the 3 days. And my coworker is usually something, I mean, you could easily like clear the situation. You can say like, okay, I'm sending this person on 2 days and another person on the other day. Right? This would have easily cleared the situation. But because my coworker is stubborn, she told me, no, I want to have a student from you that can work all of the 3 days. And I was looking at her like, and I said, I don't have one like that at the moment. Because they have appointments, or they're not here, or they're already working. And then all of a sudden, she already became like super aggressive towards me and said like, yeah, then go and hire a new one. And she said this like in a very aggressive tone, more aggressive than usually. And I was like, okay, I mean, we can do that. And I went over to the files where we get all of the applications, and I was trying to look for a proper one. And I hear her already mumbling in the background, complaining to my boss about the situation, where she's like, oh my god, we have so many students that are already contracted here. Why is no one able to work? Why is he not taking proper care of them? And I go to the back again, and I explain to her in front of the boss again what the current situation is, and that this is not possible, how she thinks it will be. And she then says like, yeah, then do me a favor. Like, fire every single person who is currently not working. And I just stand there, like, completely stone-faced, because I was like, huh? And I asked, like, what do you mean by that? Why should I... Like, they're students. I mean, granted, they have a semester break right now. But it is not like they're like forced to be reachable and work every single day for us during their semester break. And I ask her again, and she's like, well, yeah, if you're not taking proper care of that, someone has to give you orders. By the way, keep in mind, we are on the same level on the hierarchy. And she gives me orders. And it was one of these funny situations as well, because we had on Monday, like a day before the whole thing happened, we had 2 new people start. And they were simultaneously all in one room. Like my boss, the 2 new ones, my coworker and me, we were all in the same room when this unfolded. And I'm just standing there, and she just gave me the call to fire every single person that is currently not working. And I ask again, are you sure that I'm supposed to do this? And she's like, yeah, if they don't work, they are not like valid to us anymore. And to be honest, at this point, I was kind of fed up with her behavior, because she has like a perfect, like, she starts something, and if it's not immediately cleared exactly the way that she wants to, she has this like, bro, like, what is the perfect attitude for that? She has like a, I don't fucking care anymore attitude. And not in the mild way where it's like, ah, fuck, well, I don't really care. It's the aggressive, I hate everyone, I don't care attitude. Like a stubborn child, correct. That is the perfect explanation for that. Like a stubborn child. And I then turn around and say like, okay.
Burn everything down.
I turn around and I'm like, okay. I'm going to fire every single student now who's not working. And I go forward to my desk. And I go to the WhatsApp group that we have with all of the students, right? And one after another, I'm removing every single person who is not able to work. So I basically clear out half of the student group and lay off half of the students that we have. And I hear her mumbling in the background again, complaining about me and saying like, he never does what someone tells him. And at this point, I was like, You just told me what I need to do, right? And to be honest, I was tired of arguing with her. That's why I only asked once. She confirmed it again. I went forward. I did what she asked me to, right? I did what she asked me to do. I go back again to the big room where all of the other ones also are. And I look at her and she's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you don't give a fuck about your work anymore, pack your things and go home. Still coming from the coworker who's on the same step of hierarchy than I am. Just a different department. And I stand there completely starstruck, right? And I look at her and I'm like, excuse me, I just did what you told me to do. And she's like, yeah, I see that you have a completely I don't fucking care anymore attitude. And if you don't like your work here anymore, or if you don't give a fuck about your job anymore, pack your things and go home. And to be honest, at this point, it was like, I never had like that type of reaction, because it's usually like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna do my job, right? But at that specific day, because of the case that I already handed in my resignation, right? I was looking at her and I actually said like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I did what you told me to do. And you did exactly that because you yourself didn't give a fuck about the situation. And I actually said it like this. And bro, she immediately flipped, right? she completely insulted me, right? And said like, I see that you don't give a fuck about this anymore. I'm gonna pack my things now and go home. It was 1 p.m. by the way. And I mean, my boss and her, because my boss didn't say a single thing, by the way. My boss didn't say a single thing. I was looking at her, hoping that she would intercept this. She didn't do anything. She looked me in the eyes and she looked away. She was in the room with the 2 new people when this happened. And I was like, okay, they're going for a smoke break. I'm gonna grab my phone and I'm gonna call my district leader. The funny thing is though, my district leader was on vacation in Italy. And I called him and he picked up on his vacation. And I explained to him the thing, and I kid you not, in 10 years of working, I have never had that high of like a heartbeat and stress levels when being in a situation like that. Because I did not do anything wrong. I followed instructions. And when she cannot keep her work and her own personal emotions apart from each other, how in the fuck is that my issue? And I called him and I explained him the situation and he was like, yeah, I will just quickly call your boss. I will try to get this settled. Okay? I go upstairs again. I take my seat and I'm continuing to like hire a new student, set up the contract and everything, right? And meanwhile, they're still on their smoke break. My district leader calls my boss and my boss and my coworker are both outside talking to each other and the phone call is on loud, right? And from what my boss told me, the only thing that my district leader said was, hey, he's going to leave in September. He's going to continue to stay here to teach the new people that we hired. Please keep a calm and hold your horses. That's all he said. You know what she does? She storms upstairs, gets in my face, gets like close to me and says like, and then she starts insulting me, like swear words, heavy shit, right? And I'm like the biggest fucking wanker. She doesn't want to see me ever again. If I want to lie, I should properly lie. And I'm twisting the whole situation. And at this point, I was like, I was at a situation where like I've never had something like this happen to me at all. Like this is supposed to be a competitive environment, a professional environment, and this has no space anywhere. Despite the fact that I only like explained to him what happened there. And later my boss actually confirmed that this was exactly as I explained. And then she storms to the back, grabs her shit, right? And says like, it screams to my boss, you can decide either it's gonna be me or him. Can we talk about that like ultimatum when I'm about to leave anyways? Can you tell me how much sense that still does? Or how much sense that still makes? If I'm going to leave anyways, why have an ultimatum which is like either him or me? We don't argue with that, right? That's outside of the realm of what we can grasp. Never mind. She crashes completely out. She screams that, and then she packs her stuff and she leaves, and she actually goes home. 1 p.m. She was supposed to work until 5 p.m. And obviously, the work that she left behind, we needed to take care of, right? And the end of the situation was, she went home, completely fucking angry, right? Because I didn't back down for the first time in my life. Because usually I'm like, I don't care. I'm just doing my job, right? My boss sat down in her office crying. I kid you not. She was like whimpering, like the hard cry. And the 2 new employees sat in the same room and they were completely fucking shocked. And I sitting in the front, and for some reason, right, I fucking feel guilty. Even though that I didn't do anything. And to be honest, now that about a week has passed, there was no fucking reason for me to feel guilty. Because that was the tip of the iceberg. That was when everything started. Fast forward, she takes like another break, my boss, and then she has like an honest argument with me. And we are both on the same terms that we say that this is not gonna get fixed in the time where I still will be here. And I tell her, if the situation doesn't change, guess I have to leave early and you have to lay me off in August. And I'm not there to train my successor. And my successor comes over from the other room and she says like, hey, I just want to point out, if he's going to get laid off because of the situation and I have no one that's going to teach me, I'm going to quit as well. And the other new person also comes to the situation and says like, hey, if I need to work with someone like that, who crashes out and insults people if something doesn't go their way, I don't want to work in that sort of team environment. I'm going to quit too if he gets laid off. So, I mean, that was like I've never had that much like of people saving my bag or holding my bag open from the two people I worked with for over 3 years at this point at the office, right? And this is coming from people that have been working there for like 2 days at this point. And yeah, at the end of the day, we kind of decided on something in the office that she will have in total 3 weeks of vacation until the end of September. And every single time she has vacation, she's not there, I'm gonna be in the office training my successor. And I'm gonna get an extra bonus in the end. And during the time where she is at the office, she said that she will let me stay at home, completely paid. And you hear all of this right now, and you probably think that, like, damn, that is such a generous deal, right? Sounds like it's too good to be true. Ah, Mimi, hi. Yeah, you're coming to story. Yeah, story time. But yeah, you would say that this is like, where's my Schutzgeld? Completely. Yes. Schutzgeld or Stress. Yes.
Oh, a great watch with me the Schutzgeld episode from Cisco. My brain was rotting.
This is a panic deal if I see one. Yeah, it is. But the thing is now, you have to see, my boss agreed to that. One of the new employees made that suggestion, and everyone in the room, including me, confirmed that. So it should be safe, right? Because she also said, like, because she expected my coworker to be in on the next day again, she said, like, Grad, for tomorrow, go to your doctor, get a sick leave notice for the rest of the week. And after that, she will have vacation anyway, so we can properly start into the new week with everyone being here. And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I'm usually someone, even if I'm sick, I am the person that I hate. Because of peer pressure, I still come to work. Which is ass. Don't do that. Don't be like me. And the thing is...
like him, he is still going to work.
Yeah. To be honest, the case is still not clear yet, right? It gets worse. It gets worse. Because... the next day, I get up in the morning, because usually when you want to go to the doctors to get your, like, permit, you should go early in the morning before, like, a lot of people show up, because otherwise you need to wait for a very long time. And I basically got up at 6:40, prepared myself, and I was 5 minutes before leaving my house, and I get a WhatsApp message from my boss. And my boss says, like, Grad, please wait before you go to the doctor. And I was like, wait. And she said, like, yeah, she will have a chat with my coworker. She tries to settle this. I don't need to explain that by far, she is one of the worst people when it comes to having empathy. And to understanding any sort of explanation, because she always acts rash. She doesn't argue with logic. She argues based off of just emotion. That's it. I brought my dog's frungies with me. What? To watch you? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is that? Hello?
Who is this?
I was so confused. Okay.
Hello, my little puppy. How you doing? Oh, you're so adorable. Your name is Fungi. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. How you doing?
Hello. Pop quiz. Do you remember what major I am? No, I am not. But moving forward with the story, right? Fast forward. She tells me she wants. Oh. She wants to settle this with my coworker. And if you can remember what I just said 5 minutes ago, we all agreed that this is not gonna just be a go back button. And I asked her like, yeah, when will you be finished with this so I have a reply? And I was still willing, like I was actually, it was going through my head. There was a part of me who said like, maybe if she settles it, should I go back to work again? Even though that like, I think Mina would have fucking killed me. If I would have gone back to work last week after everything that happened on Tuesday, Mina would have fucking killed me.
I would have burned every cosplay in the household.
And the thing is, she then later says like, yeah, she wasn't able to speak with her yet. She's gonna have a call with the leader of our entire company, Germany East region. So like a gigantic, like very high up person. And I was like, yeah, when you will have that call? Later. And I asked like, when is later? Because my doctor's only open until 11. Later. Well, Grad, I think you should get poisoned food for her. For my boss or for my coworker? For both of them.
Both.
For both of them. Yeah.
Diarrhea food. Give them diarrhea food.
Coworker. Yeah, it gets worse. Maybe you missed the part where she insulted me to the bone. Because I followed her work orders. Because she acted rash. With no logic. Again, for the like 100th time in a month. Anyways, at this point, because she says like later, I was like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna wait for this. Because if I'm not gonna show up to work and I'm not gonna have like a doctor's note, I'm gonna get like a letter sent to me that I haven't been like to work and shit like this without notifying anyone. Peter, thanks for the 20 stream streak. And I go to the doctor's office, right? And I take a seat in the waiting room. And I shit you not, I got a message from her. And I was about to start bursting out from laughter in the waiting room. Because what she says to me, she's like, she talked to my coworker. She feels sorry. So we reached a state where you don't even say, I'm sorry yourself anymore and apologize for insulting me. But another person is doing that for you, which comes across as very real and very true, right? And then she says like, yeah, you will not be having contact with each other anymore. Everything that is going to be settled in the office will now relay through email. Yeah, sure, we sit in the same room, but except for speaking to each other, we will now send emails to each other. Sure, why fucking not? Fucking kindergarten behavior, right? And
funny thing, if you think about it, like if she would get any email that would piss her off in any kind of way, she would just like, your rooms are like kind of like next to each other.
Yeah.
She would like the like,
as she always does. Yeah. As she always does. And the thing is, I read that message and I told her something like, I don't know what the blank, like the one-to-one like translation to German is, but I told her like, glaubst du doch selbst nicht. Like, you don't believe that shit yourself, do you? Because she knows how she is. And like, we all know how she is. And she's just like, yeah, you have to believe it. We need to settle our differences. Which fucking difference? I didn't do anything. I followed what she told me to do. Because she couldn't stop being angry for a second and think logically about the case. At least you are protected by digital trail and you can forward it. We are HR! We are working in HR! We are literally the department that is supposed to take care of bullshit like this. But the fuck do you want to do if you work in HR and another person from HR is angry at you? The fuck? Like it makes no sense. And the only other HR that you could ask when not even your fucking boss stands behind you. Your boss sees that you get insulted by a person who is on the same ladder of hierarchy than you are. Like, completely fucking brain rotten, right? And she told me, like, yeah, we need to settle our differences. And I was like, I just sent her a message back saying, like, I will see you on Monday. And then I sent her my doctor's notice. Hi, Grad Bioshi. Hello, hello. We're having a little bit of a like meltdown situation right now because I explain what is going to be one of the last cases where I talk about my ex-employer. Because I need to get this off my chest because I'm gonna be honest, I never had something like this happen to me in a professional environment, right? And I have never had such high like heartbeat, blood pressure, whatever you want to call it. I was never that fucking stressed at work before. And mind you, I'm the only fucking accountant working in an office for over 140 employees. Like, there's a lot of stressful shit that I have to deal with, but I never had to deal with something like this because that is just fucking... Like, she's a grown-ass woman. She's the oldest woman in the office. And I'm the youngest. And it tells you a lot. If I can argue more with logic than she can. Despite her being 13 years older than me. Hopefully next job will be better. It definitely will, bro. It definitely will. And the thing is, I sent her the, like, doctor's notice. And you can remember what I said in the beginning, that we settled that I'm gonna come into the office every single time she has a vacation. For the time in between, I will get paid stay-at-home time, right? And my contract will officially end at the end of September. Fast forward, 2 days later, Friday. My boss texts me again and says like, hey, the leader Germany East would like to have a phone call with you. So that is a person, that is like the second highest person in that company construct of like 14,000 employees that we have in the whole country. Did you just say das Ding ist? No. No, I don't think so. I hope not. And she wanted to call me.
Das Ding Dong ist.
And I said like, sure, she can call me. Like at this point I was like, what is supposed to be happening, right? I didn't do anything wrong. And I asked her when's she gonna call me because that message came in at 8 a.m. And she's just like, she will call you in the next couple of minutes. I have not received a call from them. And at 11:30, I get an email on my personal email address with a document that I need to sign that my contract will end at the end of August. And that basically means that they want to cut me off earlier without having to take into consideration my layoff period. And I text my boss and I was like, I just got an email with this document. Are you for real? Like, is this how you want this supposed to end? And she's like, yeah, I mean, I wasn't the one who called the shots. And I just sat there and I look at the document and I was like, 3 years. 3 years I worked for them. I was there through every fucking bullshit. I worked when I was sick. I worked on weekends. I was available at times that no other human being that is not even getting that time paid is supposed to be working. And this is how you thank me. And for me, this case was like, I had like such a slither. To be honest, to this point, I still had like such a slither of respect left for that company, right? But we have a change of scenery. Half an hour later, they actually call me. The high person calls me. Woman picks up and she's like, hey, I've heard of your situation. I sent you your resignation at the end of August. Please sign the document and send it back to me. And I was like, hey, can you please quickly break down what they told you what happened? And oh boy, buckle up what they told them. My boss told her, quote unquote, there was a minor discrepancy. Keep in mind, she insulted me with every fucking swear word in the book. She was up in my face. I felt like, to be honest, I'm not someone that hits a woman, right? Probably not even if she punches me, right? But she was this fucking close to my face, and I felt like she was about to slap me. For me not even doing anything. Talking about not having their own, like, self-esteem. Or, like, their own controls over their body or whatever. Thing is, she said there was a minor inconvenience. And that you want to resign the contract earlier than expected. That's it. She has not gotten more intel about the situation than that. And at that point, I was at my parents' house, right? And I needed to go to another room because like my blood was boiling. Real talk. I'm usually at work, I'm a super chill and laid back guy. But all of the shit happening in that week, right? It was done. It was done. And correct. And I told her like I just let out that like type of like sound because I was like, yeah, well, great. Promising me one thing, throwing it over the next day because you're switching sides again, and then lying to higher ups. I didn't know.
About telling her that she was like.
Oh yeah. That I am
saying supposed to like come for free.
Yeah.
To work and like.
True, I completely forgot that. And then she also said that according to what my boss said, I was supposed to tell my boss that I want the resignation at the end of August, right? Which is wrong because I said if nothing changes, I need to go in August. That basically would tell you that you need to do something, otherwise I'm gonna be gone and you need me as a to train the successor. Because if I'm not gonna be there, who's gonna train the successor? I'm the only person in that department. And she then also told that higher up person, hold your horses, this was the wildest fucking claim I've ever heard anyone say. My boss was telling her that I want my contract to get nullified at the end of August and that I was supposed to come in to the office in my free time in September to train my successor. I think that was the wildest shit I've ever heard anyone say at work. And that is crazy. Because, like...
More, like, confusing that why you still go there instead of, like, immediately get the yellow letter.
The thing is, right?
Why are you there?
I asked her, like, you believe that? And then there was like a short break. And she's like, I mean, this is what she got told by my boss. But she also thinks that coming in whilst not having an active contract to train someone without money is a little bit suspect. Oh, you really think so? You do think so, huh? You think that this is a little bit sus? Maybe like a little bit of a lie sprinkled in there, huh? No, probably just me. Yeah, and I then ask her like, yeah, do you have 5 minutes? I would like to explain you the situation. And I explained her everything. And at the end she was like, yeah, that's not at all the information that she has gotten. And she is also just an in-between person because our district leader is on vacation and she doesn't want to bother him with that. And yeah, like she will have a look into this one and call me back. She, as a matter of fact, did not call me back. But on Friday, I actually handed in, like, I wanted to send in my resignation at the 31st of August for the 30th of September. So I have like a perfectly 1 month gap in between. I sent my resignation out on Friday and requested for a document which lists all of the days that they promised me that I was supposed to stay at home paid. And I have received a termination confirmation so that my contract will end at the end of September, as I always wanted it to. But I have not received a document with the confirmation of the days that I'm supposed to stay sick. That I'm supposed to stay paid at home. And you can now like fucking tell me I'm stupid, right? Because the only fucking reason why I'm still showing up at work this week is because I'm super fucking sad for my successor. Because they witnessed the whole situation.
Anyway.
The thing is, I think she is as stupid as me. I actually think because she told me she has a disabled child at home, right? And she doesn't have a husband anymore. And she said she needs that job. She needs the money. Which makes the whole situation even harder. Because knowing how much fucking pressure goes off from just that one coworker alone, this is not going to be easy for her. I'm 100% certain. And at the end of the day, I told her that the only reason, this is also something that I told my boss in the morning, because she came into the office like nothing ever happened, right? And I had a discussion with her that I think it's a fucking disgrace what her performance is as a company, as a leader of a whole branch. Like that her behavior was absolutely a fucking no-go. And I also told her that I would have probably been better of someone to lead the whole thing and to cool off that situation that she did. And then she asked me like, what should I have done? If I would have said something in that argument on your side, then she would have left as well. If I would have stood on her side, you would have went. And I says like, no, like you need to stay neutral, not take a side. To be honest, if she insults me, of course you can say something against that because that's completely over the line. But as someone who's supposed to lead a team, aren't you supposed to have skills to cool off situations like that? Don't get me wrong, like I was not expecting her to completely step on my side, right? Because that would have, I mean, to be honest, if you just actually think about the situation, it would have been only neutral because it's the only sane thing that you could have done in that situation. Because insulting someone is never a fucking option. But yeah, like I also told my successor this morning that she also told me, by the way, this morning that with her personal situation and that she needs a job and that she told me that she would like to continue to stay here for this week. And next week when I'm gone, she wants to see how the behavior is going to be because she doesn't want to work in a hostile work environment like that, which I completely understand. And I told her I'm going to be there the entire week, this week, and I'm going to train you with everything that I know. And if I don't get a document, which, like a legal document, which confirms all of the days that I can stay at home paid, I will go to the doctor's office on Monday next week. And I will get a sick letter until the end of September. I don't give a shit anymore. Like, we are in a situation, I'm a very, very patient person. Otherwise, I wouldn't do the stuff that I'm doing here, right? But I'm a very chill and patient person, usually.
Grad, to be honest, your stuff, what you're saying, it has nothing anymore with patience to do. I don't know what even to describe this. I don't know.
And I had a chat with my boss about this as well, asking her about the document, if she can create this for me. And allegedly she said she can create it for me. And the person who's supposed to be in charge of the whole Eastern Germany region also can't. Which makes no sense. Because she's so many levels above that. Who's gonna decide that? The fucking CEO? I hardly doubt that. And she said yeah, get in contact with the district leader again when he comes back on Monday. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up early on Monday next week. I'm gonna have a call with him. If he refuses that to me, I'm not gonna say anything to him. I'm just gonna go to the doctor and let myself get a sick notice. I don't care. It's over. My hello. My patience has reached its gap. So fucked up. I feel so bad. Yeah, to be honest, I also, when she told me the whole situation, you can imagine I came in and last week she noticed the whole time how my coworker was insulting me the whole time while I was not there. And she says She said to me, at least, that she got completely pressured last week because every single time that she gave her a task that was supposed to be a task assigned to me, and for half of what she has given my new like my successor, she didn't even know what to do because no one told her yet, and no one was there to teach her because I wasn't there. And when she talked about the situation with me, about like her being like a single mom and her having like a disabled child, I could actually see that her eyes were starting to get wet. And like, the fuck do you want to do in that situation? Like, I just feel so fucking sorry. And to be honest, I could just pull the move of just saying like, I don't fucking care, I'm just gonna stay at home. And I fucking would. I would if it wouldn't be for her. If she would not be there, I would not have cared. Unironically. I would have just went to the doctor's office this morning and I would have gotten like a letter until the end of September. I don't care. But you can call me stupid, but it's if then it's just for her.
Person that you don't even know for a week, bruh.
Is there something wrong trying to like be helpful at least to her? I don't know her, but I know her life situation. Is that changing something?
For me, not.
Well, I guess then we have two different perspectives. Yes. Yes. Hello, Box. Not stupid in my eyes. No, I think it shows that you are a good person, Grad. Mina doesn't think that way. Mina thinks I'm stupid. No, but to be honest, it's just going to be that week. Because I'm 100% sure. I'm gonna make that call right now. You can like, we can speak again next week. I am 100% sure that my district leader is not going to accept it. Because in his eyes, it's he would probably say it's kindergarten. I should settle this. But why the fuck should I settle thinking that I haven't even started yet? I didn't insult anyone. I didn't leave work. I think it makes you a good person to even help someone you barely know, even regarding the situation. Well, I just, I mean, it's not really, I'm not really rooting for her to kind of keep that job, in my opinion, because it's just gonna break you over time. But at the same time, if she doesn't have a job, like, how the fuck do you want to survive? Definitely not off of the money that you get from the government. But yeah, so that was basically a trip down memory lane of what happened since last week Tuesday. And I don't know if it's understandable, but yeah, like my week was just a little bit ruined by that last week. And I think this may be like the first time where I actually was like, bro, I don't want to go to work anymore. Why? Like, why would I? Or like, at least not if she's around. Or because my boss is a fucking hypocrite. Like, I don't really see any like reason to have more conversations than needed, which is also something that I told her today. Because I was very direct. Because I cannot stand people who are going to like promise you something to your face, and then they let themselves get influenced by other people and change their mind completely again. So they basically lied at you. see it more like you are too good, Grad, and Mina is just simply worried about you, and not that you're stupid, especially what was happening till there now. I mean, lastly, Monday, I think I'm finally gonna pull the trigger. I don't think that I will have another stance on this. But to be honest, it's very sad because usually, I mean, I wouldn't say that I was like on perfect terms with everyone. Definitely not. Specifically, not with that one coworker. But I would have wanted that to end normally. But like this, you have to see it on a good note. Like this, I have a month for myself. A month where I can just chill with Mina. Or we can just have free time and relax. Right? Mina?
I'm not commenting. What the fuck was that?
My throat is sore. I talk too much. My throat is still... Oh no, guys. I feel like I'm getting sick. Well, guess I can't come to work tomorrow. Can you imagine? But yeah, I hope I didn't scare off Mimi and her friend Frungis with all of that when they came in earlier, because I was in my Yep session. Everything's moving, okay. No, but anyone got some like positive stories for once? Something positive happening, so we can get like a little bit of like switch in topics, because that topic was yeah. Can I please nuke the bad people at that firm, Grad? Pretty please. Do it. Do it. We need to do it. I played Call of Duty, the new one that came out. I heard, I haven't seen anything, but I heard that it's supposed to be a very edgy one. Because they have a lot of shit that no one asked for. I haven't played League in 2 weeks. Are you okay? Do you need help? Oh, but I've seen that you play Stardew Valley with Nux at the moment, right? Mark my words. When I get my off time, I will play Stardew Valley. I just don't have a single clue what that game is about. I heard it's something about farming. Or something? Mina? If you want, I can show you. Stardew Valley or Call of Duty? No, you only have to hold that streak. Modern Warfare 4.
Oh, Soul Flame! Where have you been on the weekend?
Yeah, I tried to get you to peek, but you ignored my message. But then you sent me a fucking Instagram reel. Bro, it's stonewalling me on Discord, but he's sending me Instagram clips. Hello, Soulflame. Yes. And you missed a lot of stuff. Mina was playing her first peak session on the weekend. And she did very good.
Oh, shit.
You did. You stole one of these these like fucking amulets from me while falling down, and you lived. And I died.
Skill issue.
What do you mean skill issue? I was going down trying to save you. I didn't even know why my fucking parachute died so quickly.
Skill issue.
Oh my god, I swear.
You should have not followed me.
Why not? I didn't even know that you had a Did you know, by the way, when you place that stick, that this is a respawn stick?
No.
That makes the whole thing even funnier.
It was a flag and I could not carry it with me, but I wanted to use it, so I used it, so I have more space.
Do you know, by the way, how random that turn-off event was and that you actually used that and you lived off of that? That's crazy. Mina the Master Yoinker. You should have seen that. Mina was basically on a vine. I tried to grab her up, and while I tried to grab her up, she went into my backpack, stole my most valuable item, and let go and fell down.
I did not even understand that I was in your inventory. I thought like I was opening my backpack all of the time.
No, but like...
And then I heard, meanwhile I was falling down, I heard you screaming, "She stole from me, Dad!" I was like, oh.
You little thieving kid! The cat was stealing from me! But to be honest, it's not like we finished that run anyways. We died so much, it was not even funny. But, regardless, Mina lived longer than me. On multiple instances. Everything fine for the moment, still a few things to do for her before November, but all manageable. Is there something in November? Did I miss something?
Wanna move with your girlfriend?
Oh, are they actually? No.
I'm asking.
Oh, that would be nice. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, I think I need to go through like for like the peak VOD. I need to save some of the clips because some of them were hilarious. I saw a clip of Kiyomi who killed Ren with a knife, like a sacrificial dagger or something like that. And that was at the beginning of a round, so Ren was dead before the game even started. The knives, there are knives. Yeah, I didn't even know myself. Like that's one of the newer items with the update. There are actually a lot of things. Like there are candles now, which are for one biome. There are the sacrificial dagger thingies. There are amulets that you can find. Referendariat starts for her in November. Ah. I see, I see. Professional teacher. Professional teacher.
He can torture failing kids. Great.
Torture? What do you mean torture? Is there something to do with the amulets? I am not gonna spoiler that because I have found that out actually. Like, I played a solo run after fucking dying 4 times, by the way. I hate that new biome. The new swamp, sleepy shit, I don't know. You can do something with the amulets. But in a single run, in a solo run, this is hard. Because there are 4. On every biome, there's 1 amulet. And as you may know, when you're on a solo run, you can only carry 7 items at a time. 4 in your backpack, which will be all of the amulets. And for the last map, you only have 3 items you can work with. So it's not that easy. But I have to say, the last map, instead of the... what's it called? Caldera? No, it's not Caldera. Caldera is something else, is it? The volcano in the end, which is usually in peak. You have a tower with a lot of traps. I think that is super cool. The tower is such a cool gimmick. Or what did you think about the tower, Mina? Shit. Because you died?
Because you left me alone.
I can't do anything. We have proximity chat, but only to a certain degree. If you're too far away from me, I can't hear you.
You left me behind. You did not wait for me. You did not even ask where I am.
Yeah,
You just left me alone.
Okay, listen. You know what I'm gonna do the next time? We're gonna play the game, and I'm gonna carry you piggyback through the whole map.
No.
Piggyback.
I'm gonna kill you next time. That's my
With
goal.
a sacrificial dagger?
Yes, I'm gonna take Mimi with me, and then we're gonna try our best to sacrifice you on the Yaoi demon.
The fuck? How's that supposed to work?
So we can make Ren gay, and then he can fuck some men, and then we're gonna record it and.
The fuck is that? We're playing Peak, Mina.
Yes.
Are you in the wrong game?
No. We're not. Like, Ren is half
Help.
yaoi though, with his femboy furry vibe, so.
Jesus Christ. To be honest, I have to say that Ren's persona is actually...
Cute, right? It's goonable, right?
Goonable. I have to say, the character fits perfectly to him. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, he is a puppy. He's a baby.
He is. Who get the yaoi hand? What? No, but you know what? We need to repeat playing Peak with Mimi at some point. And with the others. It was super fun. And Ceter always also said something. One moment. He said, of course, mate. Thanks for the good time. Your friends are all awesome. Oh, how
Dude did
cute!
not believe in me. Dude did not believe in me. Is that like, yeah?
Ceter?
Yeah, he said like, yeah, I did not imagine to get here on top of me. Yeah, this little motherfucker is weird. He did not believe in me.
Next time we get it, kid. Next time we see the Peak.
My senpai does not believe in me.
But I believe in you. You're not my senpai.
No, you're not. You're my gooner.
You don't like the fish.
You're my gooner.
You're gooner.
You're my gooner.
Why do we always have so random, so random fucking things that we talk about?
My brain is everywhere, but not where it's supposed to be.
The fuck? Hello? Am I... I'm so fucking confused. Huh? Send help to me? Ah.
I can shower as much as I want to. I'm still gonna be stinky. It's annoying.
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm just a stinky dragon. Maybe my farts are stuck at me. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I
That's
think
that's not how this works.
it's how it works. By the way, guys, I always say like my My boobs are not big, right? And they are not. But you know what happens? What is pretty annoying? Why one of the reasons why I don't have my keyboard in front of me of my graphic tablet? If I lean forward, my boobs would lie on my keyboard, right?
That's what I want to know.
Bruh. And then it's clear, and then like in German there's a word called Fettfingern, but it's not Fettfingern.
Fettitten.
I don't know. Fail boobing, or I don't know.
Fail boobing.
It's so annoying. Like my pics are not big enough, but not small enough to do proper work with my keyboard. It's so annoying. I always need to place my my keyboard left next to me. That's so annoying.
What do you think will be the
proper size?
What is then even with people who have like double D's?
I don't know. Maybe they have their own like platform for
they can write blind because they don't see the keyboard anyways.
They type just with their boobs.
Ooh.
No, Grad.
Fancy.
Bruh.
Interesting skill set.
With your dick?
No, I don't think so.
Damn, skill issue then.
They need bigger tables. Bro, you can type with your booba.
No, I don't want to type with my booba. That works not that like how you imagine.
You can also have the arm attachment for the table. Arm attachment for the table? Like you have for microphones? Yeah, but what you wanna have a keyboard on that arm?
I think he wants to have the tits on the arm, so they're getting whole.
Bruh.
Tablet, not table.
Tablet, not table. Oh.
I know there's like an arm for it, but I think it's uncomfortable.
A tablet arm? Isn't that like super inconvenient?
For people that stand and draw, no.
Huh.
Wait, I can actually show you. I know a really huge artist / YouTuber who has one. Wait, give me a second. What was his name? Where's my phone? The fuck? Wait, YouTube.
At this point, you can also simply buy an arm for a monitor.
I don't think it would work because they're built different, I think. Wait. What was his fucking name? He's a really... Here, wait, I think Sam Does Draws is his name. The question is, in which video was it that you could see that?
You have VESA, or what is it called, technology, but you can work this out. I have no... Is this something that we need? Probably not. Like, this is one of these, like, luxury goods. You don't particularly need that.
Oh, man. It will be interesting now to find a video.
Hi, Grad and Mina. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Aw, thank you so much.
I'm stinky. No, I have no wonderful day. I'm stinky as fuck.
Yo, why? He's trying to be nice.
I don't like if people will be nice to me. I'm ass. I don't want that people be nice to me. Be angry. Be angry to me. Be mean. Man, I can't find a video right now. He has too many videos. So I'll just skip it.
Stop being stinky. Wait, the gravities are still not there?
What the fuck do you mean there? Oh, avatar requires authorization to connect. What?
Bruh. I just noticed. Why does no one say something? Guys, the gravities are missing.
I don't know. There's no. I think the channels are missing for some reason. I don't know. I don't know how to do that.
Well, great. Not the focus of the stream. It is! They're tiny and they're me. They deserve to be the focus of the stream.
Here.
Wait, what is that? Community Wacom? Wacom? Oh, but do you need that?
It's a nice to have, I guess. Not necessary.
Let me guess how much that stuff costs. About 250 euros?
I can't even tell you that. I think it's really brand dependent. Like, wait, for XP pen? No. Wait, let me see. From who was it? Wacom, right?
I'll work too good. No one will look down there anyways. Are you telling me the gravities are shit?
I can look up one webcam and one XP pen. XP pen is like the cheapest one. Most affordable ones.
If it's from Wacom, yeah, it can cost a lot. And especially that, like my mic arm from Elgato already costs like 60, I think. Which is, it is so much. Don't do that. Don't buy a fucking wave arm from Elgato. It's just super expensive. You can get an off-brand one for much cheaper. 300 euros. Jesus. Oh my god, why the fuck? Okay, that looks good. Very.
Just find holders right now, but no arms.
Good.
I'm not sure if I type it wrong or so.
I mean, Reset is about 300 bucks. I believe him. That's not the intent. The intent is to say we are Goober. Can we look that up? No! I can't even see who's top fragging. Oh, by the way, can I say something real quick? I absolutely love the feedback that we get on our shorts recently. Mina probably knows where this is going. We have uploaded a short last week talking about the Nikke character Red Shoes. And the clip absolutely went through the roof. I think we're currently sitting at like 14,000 views or something. After like 3 days. Which is absolutely insane. Like, just in general, we talked about it like very often, but I would say Instagram is probably single-handedly the most rewarding platform that I've ever worked with. Excluding like YouTube to my main from my main part where I was like uploading MMVs and stuff like this. But Instagram as is super nice. By the way, in case you haven't checked it yet, feel free to have a look. 14.4K at the moment. Bro, I know, it's so nice. It is so nice. I'm so happy every time I see that. It genuinely makes me happy.
Wait, I can't look it up because age restriction.
What? Instagram?
Yeah, our channel is age restricted.
Our Instagram channel is age restricted?
I told you now the third time, yes.
Oh, probably because of the cosplay stuff, I reckon.
Yeah, and the topics we're talking about.
I mean, we're only talking about
Dicks and pussy and yeah.
Occasionally, okay?
Every stream.
Occasionally. Rarely.
Stream. I will kill you.
Have we talked about dick and pussy today? Yeah, do you see smiling?
By the way, you need to give me. You need to help me, Grad.
What?
I need money again into Modachi Life. We have barely 1K.
Can't help but notice, where is that my issue?
Can you grant money again?
I mean, sure, you can give me the console later, after stream.
Yeah, babe, money.
I am doing this just for Gravity Jr.
You guys still did not see him.
Do you know I have a child?
Also, like, I aged him up.
What? No!
But he is still small size. I
Okay.
adjusted his size.
Okay, okay. Because he needs to continue to stay Gravity Jr. I need someone who's going to take over my throne in the future when I'm old. You know?
He will sell your...
The throne outside in my garden. I love this game.
Using it though, and you also like were praising him.
I hate Whooper. I think Whooper and me are probably the only fucking relationship where we really hate each other.
No, you're not the only ones.
No? Who else?
There are people that argued each other, and the first that one wanted to apologize. They apologized. They refused the apology, and the other side, who was refusing their apology, said they won't never see them again. And I told them, please apologize to them.
No.
And and then they said immediately, no, I don't want to apologize. I will never see them again. And they are like now strained or something like that.
That is crazy.
Or ex-friends, yeah, ex-friends they're called.
Ex-friends. Yeah, I think we have to fucking add that in here as well. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Because I fucking need to add that. Oh no. Oh my god. Ah, why? Bro. I hate it here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7.
Are you good?
My brain is running, I'm sorry. I have some damage.
Just Booba today? Bro, you guys just need to wait when Mina and me actually filter out the cosplay pictures of the most recent set. You guys will fall over. For real, for real. I mean, what did you say? How many pictures did you sort out which were actually, like, editable? 34 or something?
34, 37, but with the few 8 cosplays included.
Let's just, like, remove 5. Maybe 5 were good 8 ones. That's nearly 30 pictures, which were good enough so we can send them to an editor. 30! But I have to say, on the good note, I think this was most probably the most fun photo shooting we ever had, right?
Yeah.
Because you really, really loved the outfit. We had so many guns and props and shit. It was super nice. But yes, still give us a little bit of time. Give us maybe like 2 weeks until the editor's finished with everything. That's the way to go. It absolutely is. And to be honest, I think we listened to like an Ado playlist during the photo shoot or something, right? So like the music stuff actually does work, I feel like. How do you feel?
I'm not sure if it was the music. I think it more was the outfit. I had more creative ideas in my head.
Oh, okay. Is there like another outfit where you personally feel you would have like a lot of good ideas?
Maybe the Red Hood one.
Red Hood? Oh, I thought about Nikke.
No, not Nikke.
As a crossover with who? With Mina?
Yes.
I mean, we have never done a photo shooting with that before, did we?
No, I hope it even still fits me. We were like, I think I wore it 3 years ago once.
I mean, only way to find out is to try it, right? But I mean, we take our time. We don't need to rush right now. We have so much content actually prepared. It's crazy. Like on the cosplay side, we're good to go.
Still also like a cosplay thing with Marciana and the crossover with
True.
with the Mina wig with a red dress
and Makima. Yeah. We're good.
Depending when the other parts are finished, we can also do the Project Cutie wolf.
Yes.
How long do you think it's gonna be finished?
That's a very good call.
The things here, the new paws.
Oh yeah, they're super cute. They're super cute. Right. Wait, because I thought that was supposed to send me an update today. They sent me pictures. Currently adding in the rope. Oh, they don't mean the rope. They mean it is a rubber band on the inside, so that the material is actually like sticking close to your skin. Okay, so they're still working on it. It's not finished yet. So you listened to my advice about the music? Huh? Did you do something?
You asked him back then what advice he had for like the cosplay shootings, and one of the things. Like,
oh, that yeah.
Like something to treat me well, like as example the sushi stuff.
Sushi.
And like the music.
Oh yeah, I thought for a moment it was about the music in the stream or something.
No.
But yeah, we heard, we listened to your advice. It was a very, very good idea. But yeah, I think going forward we will not have any issues with anything anymore. We have like a lot of stuff to do, to take care of. And I'm already super excited for the month off, where I can solely focus on shit like this. I can also start working on some stuff which I wanted to do before, where I never really had the time to, including taxes. I need to still file my taxes. And I need to write invoices. Someone wanna help the Gribbity? I don't want to file taxes. Then I need to pay the government. I don't like this. And the government is implanting chips into our asses anyways.
By the way,
5G.
Oh my god. Yeah, 5G. I was starting to watch Black Mirror,
Yeah.
and I think I am not able to watch the show because
Why do I?
it's triggered. Like it's really well written. Don't get me wrong, but the topic, the first episode, I'm already triggered. I'm so triggered. It's insane.
Why?
Is spoiler fine?
I mean, I don't think I will watch that. So, chat, spoiler okay on Black Mirror?
Like it's all like. I think every episode is a different topic, so you can't spoiler the whole series. It's like the first episode that I'm gonna just spoiler. So if you don't want to listen to it, then I don't know.
Fire away.
So the story, the first episode is about like a couple. I think the male one is like German, but he like moved to America to marry his wife. And they're not really rich. The one is like working, like his wife is working at school, and he is like working on a like at a I think on a Schiffswerf as like, how you call it, Schweißer in English.
Shit, I knew that once. Welder, welder.
Yeah.
Something I think like this. What is it called? It's welding or wielding. When you're welding, welder? Okay. Oh yeah, wielding is like wielding a sword, okay.
They were a really happy couple, but one day, his wife got like, for like a period of time, like headaches and so, and then they figured out that she had a brain tumor that was placed in a shitty spot of her brain that she would never ever wake up ever again. And there was like a brand popping, like a startup that could fix her. They fixed her, but it seems like, if I understood it correctly, they gave her some kind of chip, if I understand it right, so she keeps be alive, and the damage in her brain during the surgery or whatever that they did there will keep her alive. And they only need to pay like $300 per month. It's like a subscription model, and the surgery was kind of like for free.
Okay.
And the dude needed to make like a lot of over hours and like take a lot of shifts so they could afford it. And the other negative thing was that she gets every day more tired, if I understood it also like correct. So she could not work that much and could not do that much stuff at home, because she woke up, she did like her school stuff, and then she like sometimes went to bed pretty early or was like all the day tired. And they wanted to do a trip because anniversary.
Like wedding?
Marriage.
Oh, marriage, okay.
Yeah, and they noticed that they could not drive for a huge distance because they need now a different subscription model.
The fuck?
$800 per month, so they could travel, but they could not afford it, so they did say no. And now there is an even bigger fucked up shit happening. She was at school teaching her kids, and during like they have like she was explaining some stuff about bees and so, and the topic was also honey, and out of nowhere she was starting to say a commercial.
Because she doesn't have the ad-free. She doesn't have the ad-free version.
I don't know if it's a topic because I started to like I stopped watching it because it made me angry. It really made me angry, the show, because I know it's true. It's true, the shit they're doing. If it would be like we would live in this universe, this would be a thing that actually would be implemented, and it made me angry seeing that. Like, it's well written, as I said, it's good, it's really well done, but it made me so angry. Because, and she could not even remember saying it. She would like was randomly sometimes saying ads to the kids of the school. It's
Jesus.
so fucked up, man. The show is so fucked up. It got fucked up, but not for my brain, man. I'm getting aggressive. I got so mad. Because it's also like with Amazon and Netflix and so. Wait, you subscribed before? You know what? We're doing now a new subscription model, which is gonna be more expensive, but the model you have right now, you need to live with ads. And if you don't want to have the ads, then you just need to subscribe to our premium version.
You think that's gonna be the future? Payment as a like medication as subscription service?
Would be not that ridiculous. That's all.
I also feel like that because like in the end we need to get it if we want to or not.
Our healthcare system is a subscription model. If you see it like that way.
I mean, yeah, we pay monthly.
Yes.
Well, can't be asked.
That's why, like, I can recommend the show. Like, I'm not sure if they're like ass episodes or so. I just watched the first one. But if you're like a person who's interested in this kind of topics, I can recommend it to you. But I'm not sure if I can keep watching it because it made me so fucking angry. Like, seriously.
Who? What the fuck? Why? What? Oh no. Huh? That was so fucking weird just now. Oh yeah. This comes here. Bloop. And this comes here. Bloop. Close enough.
Kinda lame, yeah. But you at least you can spend a little bit time with us, just a little bit time, and you could listen to my rant about the
Black Mirror.
Yeah. I want to watch it, but I'm getting so angry, like so mad.
We could also watch SpongeBob.
Bro,
By the way, how many episodes does SpongeBob even have? How many
I guess a lot.
episodes? What would you guess? Does SpongeBob have?
Wait. I need to think.
Ooh.
I need to think. 3,500?
Boo! No! Holy shit! It's not
Wait,
that
no,
much.
Wait, One Piece has like
One Piece has like 1100 or something.
Okay, then maybe like 580?
Less.
380?
Less.
Not that much. Wow, I'm surprised. 280?
More.
310.
More.
330.
More.
365.
Less.
360.
Less.
350.
Less.
340.
More.
343.
Yes.
Damn. To be honest, I expected way more. Because the series is old.
I mean, it's it's still a children's show. But the question is, in the end, are we watching in German or English?
German.
You really want to?
I want to listen to Benjamin Blümchen.
I want to listen to die Gulagoon.
What?
You don't. What is the wait? Your children's show, and my coworker keeps quoting it every day, bro. I would be lying if I would say that I wouldn't quote SpongeBob like once a week. Because there's always a situation, and we have watched SpongeBob so often as children, we know like every episode, more or less, that aired around that time. Can I say that I'm super happy with how I created that hair weft of Bay? Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Yes. Because they're French title speakers. That wasn't a... Is that a French title? Wait. German voice actor SpongeBob. French guy? I don't fucking know. Jacques Cousteau. Wait, there's a website for voice actors? Oh my god, he's born in 1952.
Who?
The guy who does like the like French accent sounding voiceovers in SpongeBob? He's 48,
Oh.
26. Jesus, bro, 74. Holy shit. And he still does voice acting stuff to this day. Oh my god, he has so many roles. How long is that web? Whoa, 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 whoa. Mina, have a look. Wait. Scroll down.
Where?
I sent you a link. In the chat.
Not.
In the chat.
Which chat?
Our chat.
There is no link.
What? Now?
No.
What?
I don't get any link from you. I still have the mesh.
What? The chat can see it. The chat can see it. Why can't you see it?
Now, but only one link. Now, oh my god, now I see it. What the fuck? That's a lot of things.
Oh my god, how many? Look how long that website is. Jesus. Oh my god. Mina chat has delay? I don't know. But the fact that one person has that many voice acting roles? Jesus.
Wait. No. 9. He's not the voice actor of him. Oh my god. I crushed on his voice.
Ah, the Gulagoon.
Undertaker. He is the voice actor of Undertaker.
my god!
The guy from SpongeBob who's saying this stuff is fucking Undertaker. Wait, he also voice acted. Holy shit, what is his voice range? Also, Master Chen from Lego Ninjago? What?
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, because you're an uncultured person.
Bro, I watched SpongeBob, okay, and I know him.
Bro, he was voice acting Undertaker. He's such a. Oh my god. Wait. What did you say? He's in his 70s?
He's 74.
Seems like I am like the male guild. You mean it's Undertaker?
Guys, the definition of somebody asks him and what he played and he comes with a whole parchment roll. I don't know who the Undertaker is. I know him from WWE. Probably no one as cultured as that. Mina found her dream.
That's him. That's him.
Oh my god, he looks so handsome. And he probably has a very gravelly voice. For real, the English narrator is not even as good as the German one. Oh, him! What the fuck? Oh, okay. I need to save before my program crashes.
He voice acted him. You can't be for real. You can't be for real.
But doesn't this guy...
Actors have crazy voices.
Wait, what is the name of him again? Michael Penn. Michael Penn. Wait, Michael Penn, net worth.
That's probably not a big net worth.
Unknown.
Voice actors have not a...
You want to tell me that he didn't earn like a fortune with like the amount of roles that he had?
No.
He has thousands of roles though.
And do you think you get well paid as a voice actor? No, you don't.
Huh. I don't know, like I would have expected him to get well paid with the amount of stuff that he did. Bro, After Effects, please. I want a simple fucking task from you. Stop lagging.
Also, the really interesting thing is, I also saw like the English voice actor of you know, how was her name? The one, this snake girl, guys, right? You're from ZZZ. You remember the blonde one with tail and hungry for
yes.
potato chip and snacks.
Yes.
That's the same VA as Alecino from Genshin.
See no difference.
Ah.
They're both cute. Alecino and cute.
No. Cute
Yes.
in a different way, but not that way. Not the
Mummy cute.
Not the snake way. Yes, mommy cute, but not.
What that? This is the voice actor I meant.
We love him. By the way, did you know that German Let's Play back then commissioned him to do for him like stuff?
2000 Jahre später.
Bitte. I think he commissioned him, like, I think he paid him 10k or so.
Jesus.
For the voice lines.
For real?
I
God
think
damn,
so,
that's a
because
lot.
It was custom commissioner. But I'm not sure anymore. I would need to look up the video from back then, but it's, I don't know, 6 years old at least.
The Goon Lagoon. Can we go to the Goon Lagoon? Hello? Whooper Lagoon.
By the way, are we finished for today?
How's it looking for you? Were you producers?
A bit, yeah.
A bit. Are you happy? Oh wait, is that the commission?
Yeah, it's fine. It's the commission, yeah.
Oh, now I see, because like we talked about like the half, you know?
Yes.
Okay. So you wanna end it, Mrs. Goon Lagoon?
Yes.
Goon Lagoon.
So guys, who do we gonna rate for today?
The Goon.
Who do I follow? Who is streaming? Should I rate Kana?
You can decide. Up to you. You're in charge of Twitch, kid.
Oh god.
Oh my god, so many
Guys,
people.
we're gonna rate Kana now. She's you probably not remember. That she's like a succubus, fairy VTuber who does a lot of awesome hair sometimes. Probably she does some just chatting, so they yap a little bit right now. I'm not sure what her plans are today, but if you are interested to listen to her, what she's talking about, then you can join the raid. We're gonna stream when again? Wednesday?
Yeah, we have art on Wednesday again. We have Nikke on Thursday with the final chapter coming up. And on Friday, we are playing Crow Country, the finale, most probably.
Okay.
Yes.
And I wish you a great evening. Thank you guys that you stayed with us. And we're gonna see us soon again.
Yes. Good night. Bye-bye.